What's going on, everyone? CJ back here with a new episode of the Madden 24 St. Louis Sentinels Franchise. That is right. Welcome back. Today, we're going to get our first look at Sentinels gameplay as we kick off week 1 against the Arizona Cardinals. Got to set our season goal for this year. Is not getting our cheeks clapped an option? No, it's not an option. So we're going to go with 7 wins. I mean, realistically, the team is not that great. This is my first time playing Madden 24, really. I mean, not too much different from 23, but there's always a little bit of a learning curve every time a new Madden game comes out. And if we can win 7 wins in this first season, I'm not going to say I'll be happy, but it's better than winning 2 or winning 3 or something like that. So I think 7 wins is a good goal to set for this year. Got a camp standout and opening day keys. So camp standout should be Jamin Davis, I think, right? I think that was who the camp standout was in the last season. Yeah, it is. Every year there's players who ball out in the preseason that don't end up doing anything once the actual season starts. I think you're different. Me too, but it's time to prove it. Jamin says, I've never been more ready, coach. I didn't put in all this work just to come up short. I'm here to make plays and help this team win. Here to stay. Can we get 2+ combined sacks or tackles for loss with Jamin against the Cardinals, and we can possibly continue to progress him? He is at star development, and superstar development linebacker would absolutely be huge. I think it's doable, but it's going to be tough. Opening day keys. We got to speak to the media about the keys to winning on opening day. It's going to be a tough one. Cardinals aren't that good, but my first game is always a little rocky. It's opening day this week, coach, and a fresh start for every team around the league. And you'll be facing the Arizona Cardinals. What's the key to victory? Stifling defense, because I don't think I have any problem with offense in this game. It is the defense that is my Achilles heel. So I will take any type of upgrades that this game wants to give me. Disrupting the pass or stuffing the run. It is disrupting the pass. I mentioned previously that middle of the field is just always open. We want to control the skies. Yes, we do. Good wordage there, Coach Smalls. Great pass defense leads to a lot of great things, and it makes it harder for the team to score or something like that. It said, beat the Cardinals and allow less than 200 yards passing. Yeah, don't think that's going to happen, but we'll give it the old college try. Focus your defensive game plan on passing to help achieve your goal. Okay, I will do that. Hope you guys enjoyed episode 1. If you caught it, I am very excited for this new relocation franchise. If you're excited as well, hit that like button on the video. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already. I do post Madden 24 content weekly with no plans on stopping, and I would love to have you around for the journey. So we got to hire and assign our scouts. Big positions of need, I think, are quarterback, obviously, and I see that apparently a quarterback out of Fresno State is projected to go number 1 overall. Very interesting. And then the offensive line. Our offensive line is just atrocious, and I see some tackles up here, so maybe offensive line and quarterback. So we have quarterback J.J. Ford is projected to go number 1. Let's look at the other quarterbacks really quick and just see who else is in the class. Bunch of nothing, bunch of nobodies. It's J.J. Ford and a bunch of day 3s and UDFAs. So I have received my mission from HQ, and my mission for this year is to find a way to acquire the number 1 draft pick. Hopefully we don't play so terrible that we have it naturally, but we're probably going to have to find a way to trade up for that number 1 pick. With the 6 trade slots that we have now, I think that's definitely doable, but let's actually set our scouts. So don't need to worry about scouting quarterback. That much is for sure, because we already know who the guy is. I like to start out just firing everybody, handing out pink slips across the board. You guys can go work at McDonald's or at Circle K gas station or something like that. We are going to start from scratch. So our tier 3 scout, it needs to be something revolving around the offensive line. I would love to see interior offensive line and tackle. Let's see if that's even an option. It is. So Willie Rofe, he is going to be our tier 3 scout, scouting both the interior offensive linemen and the outside the tackles. I think that that is a great place to start. Offensive line, as I mentioned, easily our weakest position on this team. And we don't have a good quarterback back there in the pocket. So if we can't protect an already mid-level quarterback, we're going to be in for a world of hurt. I think our tier 2 scout should probably be something around tight end, because we don't have really a good one of those either. We got good old Patrick Willis coming out of retirement to be a scout. He could scout tight end as his second position and middle linebacker as his first, and that might actually be the move right there. We're not really too strong in middle linebacker either, having Cody Barton. So having 2 of those positions, that would be a great start as well. As far as our 1 tiers, we're going to double down on the offensive line. If you have a position as your tier 3 scout and as a 1-star recruit, and you scout him nationally, you're pretty much guaranteed to reveal a lot of players. So I think doubling down on the offensive line is probably smart. Now, as far as the other tier 3, I definitely want to do something around linebacker and probably also wide receiver. So we'll go ahead and get this guy here who scouts middle linebackers and outside linebackers. We'll go ahead and do that. And then I think I saw wide receiver and corner. I did. That will also be a smart move, I think, as well. So we got our staff in place. Everybody scouted to where they're supposed to be. The strengths of the class: no offensive lineman, which kind of sucks. Cornerback, wide receiver, and halfback. I mean, I do want to add to the wide receiver room. Cornerback, I think we're decent, but we could stand to get a little bit better. But speaking of staff, we got 32 staff points, and I know one of the things they changed, or added, I should say, in this game is an additional skill tree to all the offensive and defensive coordinators and head coach. Now, no Eric Bieniemy, of course. I think that's EA's next big jump, as I would love to see them add real-life offensive and defensive coordinators instead of just these auto-generated guys, but maybe that is something for the next edition. But with our 32 staff points, definitely want to put something into defense, because I think that if we lose this game, it is going to be our defense. So you see, we got 3 skill trees now. Everybody has 3 skill trees, which is good. I feel like having those 2, even if you change the modifiers to slow, they just got filled up pretty quickly. So having 3 just gives you a little bit more to work towards. And I think that we're going to go ahead and do, let's see, plugged in here. Yeah, boost awareness for safeties and cornerbacks by 1. I want my DBs to be aware, especially of that middle of the field. So if you guys could just go ahead and know what's going on, I would greatly appreciate that. Now, normally I would do the weekly strategy and go through the Cardinals roster, which I will do, you know, in episodes to come. But with this one being just a little bit longer of an intro, of course, having to go through, you know, some of the week 1 stuff that we have to go through, we're just going to dive right into the game, guys. Very excited for this one. We are at home to kick off this 2023 season in Sentinel Field, and we're taking on what many people believe to be the weakest team in the NFL. Now, you see they did add Ezekiel Elliott. He was a free agent. Of course, in real life, he is going to the Patriots, but looks like they picked up Zeke, so they're going to be a little bit better than what they got with James Conner in real life. But only superstar is Budda Baker, and I noticed they don't have the player portraits next to the X Factors and the superstars, so not really anything serious, but kind of disappointing. Hate when they remove stuff, but EA doesn't do that, you know, typically, right? They don't remove things from their game. But anyways, guys, I hope you're excited. If you're excited, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you would like to. And without further ado, let's get down to Sentinel Field in St. Louis, Missouri for the first time ever, and get ready for the game. Take a look at Sentinel Field here, looking pretty slick, pretty sheen, if I do say so myself. Tressway boots off the opening kickoff of the 2023 season, taking on the Arizona Cardinals, who had a pretty busy offseason. Of course, we know they traded the number 3 overall pick in order to trade down with Houston. Houston, of course, got Will Anderson Jr. Cardinals acquired the 12th pick, and then they orchestrated a trade with the Lions to move up to number 6 and to pick up Paris Johnson Jr. from Ohio State. So Cardinals did a lot of things in the good old offseason here. We'll see if any of that stuff paid out. Kyler Murray starting off in the pistol, going to be a fake. Got to always be mindful of that. And nice defense there by Kendall Fuller. Initially, I love to see him getting his mitts on the pigskin. Now, we are playing on all Madden here. I did a couple extremely minor slider changes. I'll show you guys at the end of the video, or possibly in the next episode, but I'm talking only changing a couple things. Oh, let's get Jonathan Allen. Sack on Kyler Murray. Yes. Thank you, Jonathan Allen, with an opening drive sack of Kyler Murray. That will make it 3rd and 18 of this defensive line for St. Louis. I almost said the Commanders. How many times am I going to say the Commanders this season? Place your bets now. But I talked about it. The front four, possibly the best in the business. And, you know, we're going to need that. So now it's 3rd and 18. Just please, guys, please, all I'm asking you, all I want for Christmas is to get the Cardinals off the field. Almost a sack on Murray again. And we're not going to get him off the field. That is just complete baloney, complete malarkey.
All I want for Christmas is to get the Cardinals off the field.
Zach Ertz catches it. Kyler Murray completed a 40-yard pass on 3rd and 18. I mean, we almost got to him again with our defensive line, but that coverage downfield was soft. You can only give a good quarterback so much time. If he scrambles around out there, he's probably going to find somebody. All right, so unfortunate, but just got to shake it off and play good defense here. Kyler Murray going to come out single back, giving it to Zeke, and there's Chase Young in the backfield, dropping Zeke Elliott for a loss of 5. Going to be very interesting to see how Ezekiel Elliott plays. He's kind of limping around there, too. How he plays on the Patriots in real life. Signed him to a 1-year deal. So, you know, that's kind of the theme of the running backs right now. We know running backs are having a tough time. So hopefully, you know, I wish nothing but the best for Zeke. There's Zach Ertz catching it again, and he is going to be dropped there by the linebacker. And now we got the Cardinals in another 3rd down. Sending a little bit of nickel blitz here Kyler Murray's way. Hopefully it pays off and we can get them off of the field here. I would really like that indeed, and we're not going to get him off of the field there because Trey McBride, the other tight end, so it's just tight end town here to start this off. Kyler Murray targeting all his tight ends. Had a good opening possession. We get a look at Derek Forrest and Emmanuel Forbes there. Going to be called upon a lot. They're going to be 2 cornerstones of our secondary, but had a good first opening possession there, and Kyler Murray and the Cardinals have pretty much had their way ever since there. And there's that middle of the field that I talk about all the freaking time. Always open. Ezekiel Elliott catches that, and he is able to move the chains on a gain of 13. Go ahead and shade underneath here. Really don't want any of these middle of the field plays that these quarterbacks always seem to get on me, but it's going to be a give to Zeke. Jamin Davis, who is our camp standout, apparently was there to wrap up Zeke after only a gain of 6. I think this is probably going to be the theme for a while, guys, to start out. I mean, I don't think you're going to see me playing too great a defense. Not anything, you know, I think that I'm doing wrong. I really think defense is tough to play in Madden, has been for the last couple of years, but it's going to take me a while to figure it out, and, you know, that's just the way it's going to be. But now it's 1st and goal here. They want us to send the house. I don't think we're going to do that. We're going to play a little bit of coverage, maybe a little blitz here coming out of our 3-4 package, but got to watch that left side. Kyler Murray is going to give it to Zeke. We were trying to trail him there with Dejon Harris, the defensive end. We weren't able to get it, and Cardinals do draw first blood. Got to get a look at these additional post-play celebrations that EA has added. I've seen some semi-questionable ones. Cardinals strike first, so that is not good. They're going to bring on longtime kicker out of UCF, Matt Prater. I bet you the Cardinals, they got Matt Prater and Andy Lee. Got to be the oldest kicking room in the NFL. Combined years over 30. So they got two solid vets on their team. And Jahan Dotson, we're just going to take a knee here. And we are going to get a look at Sam Howell. Yes, indeed. Maybe with that quarterback we saw projected to go number 1 in this upcoming draft. Hopefully we can get him, or maybe Sam Howell just shuts up America, shuts me up, and has a great breakout year. I don't know. I mean, I would not be mad at that at all. If Sam Howell is our franchise quarterback and it works, then, you know, so be it. But we're going to start out giving it to Brian Robinson out of the pistol here. Hopefully we can get some good blockers. We get semi-good blockers, picking up a gain of 9 on Brian Robinson's first carry of the game. Nice to see Brian Robinson healthy, out of the drama on the field, coming out of Alabama. He looks to be a really good back. But now we're going to actually see our second back, Antonio Gibson. So we have Brian Robinson and Antonio Gibson, dual threat options in the backfield. We're going to give it to Gibson out of the pistol. Big hole again there. So the running game, hey, if I only have to throw the ball with Sam Howell 10 or 15 times in this game, sign me the frick up. I'm kind of scared to throw the ball with Sam Howell. And as a matter of fact, I always told me, my grandpappy told me way back in the day, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So we're going to actually give it to Brian Robinson again. Going to try to kick it outside here. We're going to slide our protection to the right, hoping for some good blockers, which we did have some good blockers there. But BJ Ojulari, brother of Aziz, Cardinals' second-round pick, was there to limit us to only a gain of 2. So now we are going to go to the air with Sam Howell here, hoping for something good. We're going to send Jahan Dotson out. Could have possibly single coverage. Got to watch and see what that safety does. Let's have Antonio Gibson actually block for us as well. I think that that is a smart thing to do. Just going to check it down there to Curtis Samuel, do the safe option, and bring us into a third and very manageable. Ball's on the 47-yard line. It's 3rd and inches. Going to give it to Robinson out of the gun, and Robinson squeaked by just barely. That was close. A little bit too close for comfort, if I might say. But he was able to get it and keep this drive alive. So we are moving. We're past midfield now. We are into Cardinals territory. And I'm cool with these, long, sustained, methodical drives. Don't need to be going for home run shots or anything like that. And just out of the reach of Jahan Dotson there, we led him a little bit too far. 2nd and 10, we're coming out of the shotgun here. Going to be a play action. Going to look for maybe Dotson and, Jahan Dotson. Lob it over the head of the defender. There we go, Sam. That's what I'm talking about. I saw you in minicamp smashing those targets. If you guys didn't see, go back and watch the previous episode, episode 1. Sam Howell was hitting some bullseyes, So he's got a little something. Might have also had Curtis Samuel there too, but and we're keeping this drive going here, guys. We're on the 29-yard line, so definitely in field goal range here. We're gonna come out single back, and hopefully got to watch what that right linebacker does. He's moving, so we're moving, and it's a fumble. You got to be kidding me, man. You got to be kidding me, Sam Howell. You got to hold on. The number 1 rule in football is hold on to the pigskin. I saw the defender coming in there, Zaven Collins, just no blocking, and that's going to happen a lot because remember, this offensive line, I talked about it, we're not good. We're not good at all. Nobody picked up the block on Zaven Collins, and what looked to be a promising drive is unfortunately stalled short, and now we have to rely on our defense, and that is absolutely petrifying. I don't like relying on my defense because things like that happens. It's a breakup, though. Okay, it's a breakup. Jamin Davis was there. I think the key to victory today is going to be getting pressure on Kyler Murray. So if that means that we have to usurp the defensive line at all times, then I guess that's just what we're going to have to do. And I'm okay with that because the Cardinals' offensive line is not great, and Zach Ertz drops it. Jamin Davis was there. He's injured too, which I don't like to see. He was there, so maybe Zach Ertz heard the footsteps and dropped that ball. But there we go. A nice stop. We get the ball back. A chance at redemption. If Sam Howell fumbles again, I'm bringing in Jacoby Brissett, the first game of the season. I don't care. I'm not about to. If we lose this game, it's not going to be because of dumb fumbles and turnovers. It is 1st and 10. Ball's on the 34. Going to come out with some drags here, and I actually like our receiver, our tight end there, Logan Thomas. First time we called his name, and he picks up a chain mover, Sam Howell, starting out 4-7. Last play before the end of the first, going to be a give to Antonio Gibson out of the pistol, and if we could have just held that block there for just a split second longer with Curtis Samuel, might have had something. So 7-0 is your score. Should be 7-7 or at least 7-3 had it not been for that Sam Howell fumble that I'm trying to erase from my memory still as of right now, but it is not. It's 7-0, but we're putting together another pretty good drive here as well. So it is 2nd and 9. We're coming out of the shotgun, 3 wide receiver formation, and just going to give it to, nope, that's a pick. Oh my God. Yeah, I just saw my life flash before my eyes. Big third down now, 3rd and 9. We're calling play action, so blocking needs to hold, and it's Dotson again. Jahan Dotson, there we go. Hit him on that play earlier. I love it. The blocking almost didn't hold up. We almost got sacked there, but we did not. And just like that, this drive has been on life support a couple times. Right there, you see, we almost got sacked there, but we just got it out in the nick of time. BJ Ojulari almost caused some havoc. Drive still going. It's 1st and 10. Gonna do a little play action rollout, and I see Terry McLaurin. Can we fit it over the head of the defenders? Why is that a bullet pass? Why is that a bullet pass? I tapped that square button ever so slightly. You gotta believe me, but it was not a bullet pass. It was a bullet pass, and it should have been a touch pass. I don't understand that one at all, but it is what it is. 2nd and 10 now, maybe in field goal range. I don't know, but we're gonna give it to Terry. Look at Terry with the acrobatic catch on the sidelines. We led him to the left, but having Terry McLaurin is gonna be a godsend, I feel like. We're gonna actually audible this to the left side here, because I think that if Terry McLaurin can get a nice block, we may actually just be able to kick this thing to the outside. We shall see, though. Let's see if a block can sustain. It does. Brian, can you shake somebody? All that time in minicamp, you were doing that in minicamp. You couldn't really do it too much there, but only able to pick up 4. Brian, I just need you to punch this in, because I'm going to take the points if I have to, but I don't want to have to worry about it. So please don't make me have to worry about it, and just pick this up. I will be so happy if you can do that. Brian, can you do that? You do it. There we go. First touchdown of the St. Louis Sentinels franchise goes to Brian Robinson. And assuming that I make this kick, which is never guaranteed, we're going to tie this thing up 7-7. That was a good drive. Sam Howell showed some flashes, you know, a couple times that we were in some big, crucial 3rd downs. And now I have to stop talking. I'm not allowed to talk when I do kicks. Wind is here as well. Joey, don't let me down, Joey. Right down the middle. And just like that, we tie this score up 7-7. See if our defense can get him off the field again. We're coming out 4-3 and gonna send some pressure Kyler Murray's way. And Jonathan Allen just threw the offensive lineman to the turf and got into the backfield within a split second. That is what I love to see. We're gonna actually go safety blitz. This could be the biggest mistake of my life. I hope it's not, but it's probably going to be a run, which it is. There's nobody there. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. We're not about to let Zeke do us like this. Come on, man. That was a good play call. I thought that that was probably going to be like a option run from Murray. It wasn't. Cam Curl finally got him. I think that was Cam, but not until a huge pickup by Zeke. I still think that usuring Jonathan Allen or Chase Young here might be the way to go, because we really just got to get some pressure on Kyler, and we almost did, and that is definitely going to be roughing, which sucks because I don't think it should have been, because Kyler just threw the pass off right before I got there. I got to look at this one again. Yeah, roughing on Jonathan Allen. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what the verdict is there. I was usuring Jonathan Allen, by the way. That might be something that I have to watch. Yeah, okay. So Jonathan Allen's right there. And okay. Yeah, that's probably roughing. Can't be doing things like that, but I was trying so hard to get to Murray, and I almost succeeded as well. But you can't be doing things like that. Let's just get Zeke, please, in the backfield. Smith Williams was there, as well as a couple of his pals, and that is very good to see. We're going to come out man coverage here. I've been calling zone most of the game, and I want to test this man coverage, which Kendall Fuller was there, but Kyler fit that into a very tight window. Zach Ertz now with his 3rd reception of the game. So now we have to pin our ears back, and I tried to use Jonathan Allen. Give me that pick. Give me some cookies. What's the flag, man? Is it like offensive pass interference or something like that? They're highlighting Hollywood Brown, who...
Illegal touching.
Illegal touching offense. Thank you. Thank you, Hollywood Brown. He pushed off of me. Yeah, I saw that. Of course I saw that. That was definitely a push off by Brown. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but yes, the referees are back. Also added female refs too, which is very, very cool. Shout out to EA for doing something that the fans actually asked for. And we are able to get Ezekiel Elliott down almost, in the backfield, lost to 2, I think. Cam Curl, number 31, was there. And now it's 3rd and 12. Damage control. Got to limit the Cardinals to a field goal. All right, guys, this is it right here. Holding the Cardinals to a field goal would be big. Indeed, it's going to be a screen pass to Zeke, but we had Jonathan Allen and Deron Payne, of course, former teammates at Alabama back there, and that forced Murray to throw it away really, really quickly, and he did. And that's going to force the field goal attempt by the Cardinals, which I am just extremely, extremely happy about indeed. And we have a chance to actually go up in this one, which is crazy to even think, but we do. And if we can orchestrate a drive like we did on the last one and get the ball back after halftime, we're actually going to be in the driver's seat. Brian Robinson, look at that. First touchdown on the season for us. Maybe he can get another one. I mean, I'm definitely content with staying on the ground with Robinson as long as he keeps producing results, like he did the last couple drives. More runs to Robinson, the better. And we're going to try to kick it to the outside to the right here, coming out of the pistol. Let's see if we can get some good blockers there on the right side, which we actually do. Brian trying to turn on the gears and get to the second level. Doesn't really, but still a good gain nonetheless. So I want to milk this clock as much as I possibly can, and maybe double dip. Brian going to get it out of the pistol. Another good run for Robinson. So Robinson looking like the true #1 running back that a lot of people believe he can be. And if he keeps running like this, Antonio Gibson, he might be on the trade block. Come out of the shotgun here from the Cardinals 41. Going to be draw play to Brian Robinson. Just need one good blocker, too. I mean, I will certainly live with it. And look at Brian Robinson fighting for the extra yardage, picking up 9. I really like the way that he is running. And since we have, the entire 2-minute clock, more or less, we're not going to go away from him quite yet. We're going to need to think about passing the ball here pretty soon, of course, but let me at least just pick up this first down, and then we can worry about that. Nice. Oh, yeah, Brian, go. That is what I am talking about. Robinson averaging 6.4 yards per carry and the touchdown, and with a minute and a half left, I don't even really see the need to go away from him quite yet. I mean, we got all 3 timeouts. If we score, which it's looking like, knock on wood, I sure hope we do, I don't want the Cardinals to get the ball back. So got to be good with the clock management here. CJ Smalls is the new coach, and that was a bad one. And I think that we're not going to call it timeout, but we definitely need to go through the air now. So got to dial up a good play here. We're going to come out gun trail. So we'll see if maybe Curtis Samuel or the tight end Logan Thomas can run a good route. We can hit one of those guys. We're just going to check it down to Samuel. Now we got to call our timeout. All right, so 3rd and 12. Here's my thought process. Jahan Dotson gets open on single coverage. If the Mike linebacker takes him, we're going to go to Antonio Gibson. So let's just see what happens here. It's Jahan. Jahan Dotson. Get in there. He does. Okay, look. I'm telling you, bringing in Byron Ron Rivera and bringing in CJ Smalls as the coach, that was a good move by new owner Josh Harris. And you can't tell me that I didn't read that pre-snap beautifully, because had Jahan Dotson not beaten his man on the press there, we would have just went to Antonio Gibson, who was running a little Texas route. And Sam Howell is fired up, and I don't blame him. We go into the locker room, out passing and out rushing the Cardinals, up 14-10, and about to get the ball back. So for our first game ever, and a new game, never played Madden 24 too much except for a little bit on stream and this and that, I'm not too upset with the results. And as I mentioned, all Madden difficulty, I only adjusted a couple of the sliders minorly. I'm talking about maybe reducing them or raising them by 5. And we're going to throw it deep. This is what I game planned for pre-game. And we're going to defend the short pass is also what I did. And just like I told you guys earlier, my great-great-great-grandpappy used to always tell me, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Side note, I don't even know who my great-great-grandpappy is, but it sounds good. We are not going to go away from Brian Robinson until he forces me to do so, which he might because Zaven Collins was there. And now we see an injury to Logan Thomas. So we already lost Jamin Davis. He didn't return. Logan Thomas is our starting tight end, and even he's not that good. We don't have depth at tight end, so we can't afford to lose him. Hopefully he will come back. Now, we're coming out here with Brian Robinson. I think that we are going to streak him. I want to lead one of those linebackers away so we can maybe hit McLaurin or Dotson, and I think it's McLaurin. There's Scary Terry with his 4th catch of the game. I'm telling you, I'm locked in on these pre-snap reads. I know what's going on, at least to an extent, and that one couldn't have really been done any better. Logan Thomas will come back, however, so that is very good to see indeed. And I think we're going to dial up something, little flood concept here out of the gun. Maybe looking to hit possibly, and you know what, Curtis Samuel, I need you to streak. I want to draw away some of these defenders to maybe get McLaurin or Dotson, depending. It's McLaurin again. Scary Terry, you cannot guard him. Terrific route runner. And now we get the ball almost to midfield. Now Brian Robinson is injured, so that's not good. Luckily, we got number 1 back pretty much as our backup running back in Antonio Gibson. But that's not good to see because Brian Robinson has been playing great and maybe have to consider these injury sliders. So we're going to streak Jahan Dotson here. Maybe we can get him again, trying to at least draw that mic away, and worst case scenario, hit McLaurin. But I actually think it is Dotson, and look at Jahan climbing the ladder to get the touch pass from Sam Howell. Sam Howell is impressing me in this one, and if he keeps playing like this, maybe we don't have to look to target that guy in the draft. And just so you know, I'm not BSing here. Yes, it is on all Madden. So, I mean, you know, hey, if you guys watch the Cupcake Relocation series, that team was terrible. So this team, I think they're a 79 rated or something like that. That's higher than the Austin Armadillos ever were. Austin Armadillos started out as a 67 rated. And, oh, God, no, I just changed the play. And we only got them to like a 74. So 1st and 10 here, Sam Howell going to be play action, and there's Terry. Can Terry get it? Oh, I tried to possession catch that. Maybe I should have done one of those good old rack catches, and Brian Robinson not gonna come back. So I think that injury sliders are definitely something that I am gonna have to tweak around a bit because that is not good. It's 2nd and 10 here. Going to be looking for some of these drag routes to develop, which I didn't like it, so I just kind of threw it away. 3rd down here again. We're going to put Curtis Samuel on just a basic streak route. Maybe he can get open. If not, it could be McLaurin, which we're going to give Samuel a chance. Can you moss somebody? That could be a roughing. Please let it be a roughing. I'll take pass interference too. I will certainly take pass interference, spot foul. So that puts us on the 1 yard line. And I think here that I have the perfect play that I think can score. And I want to get Sam Howell his first touchdown. No one's guarding McLaurin, really. Okay, well, guess what? McLaurin might just be the guy. If not, we're going to Jesse Bates. We're going to Jesse Bates. Jesse Bates will catch it. And Jesse, who would have thought the first passing touchdown of the season would be a Sam Howell to John. I realize I keep saying Jesse. Sorry. Jesse Bates plays for the Bengals. Who would have thought that the first touchdown, passing touchdown, would be a Sam Howell to John Bates connection? Not this guy, but that's what it was. And don't look now, but we're about to go up 21-10 unless I miss this extra point, which I almost did. But 21-10, double dip on full display. And let me tell you what, that double dip was finger licking good. Sign me up for that any day of the week and twice on Sunday. Anyways, we're up in this ball game, playing really good. Can I get my first pick? No, I cannot, because that is Alec Pierce, recently acquired from the Colts. Alec Pierce, 2-year man out of Cincinnati, Ohio, where I'm located. And if you watch the Cupcake franchise, Alec Pierce tore us up time and time again. Never beat the Colts in that franchise, unfortunately. And Alec Pierce is back to haunt my nightmares once again. Cardinals putting together a pretty good drive here. We're going to user this D-line still. Got Daron Payne right now. One against, oh, there's a pick. There's a pick from Reeves. There's a pick from Reeves. Okay. First interception of the season by Jeremy Reeves, the backup strong safety. He might be in there playing some linebacker because our linebacker depth is not good at all. And we lost Jamin Davis, but hey, I'm cool with that. Jeremy Reeves wants to come in off the bench and get some picks. The 6-year man out of South Alabama. I am totally fine with that. And we are in complete control of this game. We got a pick, we got a sack, we got a rushing touchdown, a passing touchdown, and I am just all smiles. And Antonio Gibson looking to get the edge. We know he can do that. We know he can do that. So not having Brian Robinson is a loss, but we got somebody who we can rely on, and he is fired up. Gotta love these post-play celebrations that they added, and I am not looking at all to throw a pass with Sam Howell right now, even though Howell has played pretty good. I am completely and utterly content to run the ball as long as it is working. So let's ID up Zaven Collins as the mic, and let's just keep this train chugging along the tracks here. Decent run by Gibson still, picking up a gain of 6, and I will certainly take that. BJ Ojulari makes the tackle, but I am liking the way that we are playing. I'll show you guys my sliders after this game because just to show you, I didn't do anything like super crazy or super unfair. Look at Antonio. Can you break somebody? Oh, one man to beat. He could not fake the safety, but he still picks up a good gain. And we are at 108 rushing yards now. Single coverage he will be in. Yes, indeed. And I think we give him a shot here. Maybe Logan Thomas, but I think we give McLaurin a shot. Can you climb the ladder? And Sam Howell just threw it and almost hit the cameraman. Okay, that's new. I seen the injury returning sign above Logan Thomas's head. That's pretty cool. It's 3rd and 10 here. I'm not upset with kicking a field goal at all. So maybe we look to just hit Antonio Gibson on the wheel or possibly McLaurin on the drag. Oh, no. I can't do that. I cannot do that. That was broken up there, but it was almost an interception, and I'm okay with bringing in Joey Sly. If we can nail this, we're going to go up 2 touchdowns, which is awesome. So I got to be quiet right now. Should be a good kick from Sly, and it's actually not. No, there was 7 miles of wind to the left. How did that thing not hook back? Oh, no. Also, there's CJ Smalls looking good as a head coach. That better not come back to bite me. Okay, I'm not really liking that. That could have been the dagger that we needed, but instead it gives the Cardinals a little bit more life, and Reeves, who just was the recipient of that interception, got a nice Ezekiel Elliott stiff arm. I can't believe I missed that kick, and that wasn't even, I purposely aimed that kick more to the right just due to the wind. But yeah, it wasn't good. It was not good. So now Kyler is coming out empty, and that is just a drop there by Ezekiel Elliott. I didn't adjust the receiver sliders at all. They're still on default. So he just dropped that for essentially no reason. I'm all right with it though. Kyler coming out single back, so we're gonna show a little bit of blitz here and still keep using this defensive line because I think that is the right thing to do. Cody Barton does wrap up Zeke, but not until after he converted. About a minute to go here until the end of the 3rd. Murray coming out in the shotgun again, and oh my God, wide open is Zeke coming out of the wheel, and he sheds the tackle. So Cardinals making it more interesting now, and they really put the pressure on us to score. They're also going to go for 2 as well. So that missed field goal could prove to be devastating if we can't find the end zone on this next drive. Hopefully, we just find the end zone as the 2-point conversion is good. Alec Pierce, I hate you. Get out of my nightmares. But now it's only a 3-point game. We're still up in the ball game, which is good. But that missed freaking field goal. Had I made that field goal, Cardinals wouldn't have went for 2 on their last drive. So it would have been a 7-point game. And even if we don't score on this drive, they would have had to score in order to tie us. But now a field goal will tie us if we don't score, and we really just got to score here. So Logan Thomas, I need you to streak. Might have Terry McLaurin on this crossing route as well. We'll see what develops. I like Thomas. I like Thomas. Look at Logan. It's broken up at the last minute there by Byron Jones. Yes, they have Byron Jones in this one. Byron Jones, of course, sad story, announced his retirement in real life. But in this game, he's still here, and now he just broke up a really nice pass, and it's 3rd and 12, so we got to pick this up. Coming out shotgun, please let me pick it up. That's all I'm asking. And there is a receiver, Jahan Dotson. He dove for it. It was a good pass, too. He got open on his route. He dove for it. I'm not liking this, guys. I've seen this song and dance too many times. We played so great in the first half. Just need our defense to hold them here. If our defense can hold them and we can get the ball back, might be a good punt from Tress. Way couldn't check up. Gonna be a touchback. Cardinals got 80 yards to go, and we have to stop them. 3rd and 1, and this right here, we're gonna send some pressure from the middle linebackers. This right here, this has got to be the stop that we need. Please, that's all I'm asking. I can't switch off a Cam Curl, so I don't like that. Somebody just stop Zeke. Nope, it's going to be a huge hole. Stanley Yelnat size hole, matter of fact, and that is extremely unfortunate as Zeke Elliott gets very close to 100 yards. 2nd and 10 here. We're guessing pass. We're shading underneath, and hopefully, okay, I'm cool with a Zach Ertz check down if we can just wrap up, which we do. Jartavius Martin, our rookie hidden development player, gets him, and this could possibly be the biggest play of the game. We're going to come out nickel blitz here and hopefully just get enough pressure to get Kyler Murray to do something that he doesn't want to do, or maybe not. I don't know. He's moving around back there, and there's the sack. Yes, it's Martin again, and that might have just pushed them outside of field goal range. Okay, and they're going for another long field goal. There's no way that Matt Prater drills this, right? He couldn't drill it from the 40. Now he's starting from the 43. So going to easily be a 60-plus yarder. And we'll see. Oh, did he get that? Did he get that? Oh, he almost had the leg. He had the leg, but he didn't have the distance. And that is what I am talking about. If we can just score here, we'll put a bow on this thing probably and put it to bed. So we'll start draw play to Antonio Gibson. Show me some blockers. That should be a horse collar or a face mask or something. It's got to be. Yes, it is. Thank you. I will take those yards for as long as you want to give it to me. Thank you, Shelby Harris. We're going to have to go through the air. Now, Sam Howell has played good, but I'm just never confident in my skills. So maybe, I don't know. It's 2nd and 10 or 2nd and 8. We'll see what happens here. It's going to be Jahan Dotson. All right, just do something easy, something conservative. 3rd and 2, should be able to pick this one up. 3rd and 2, I am going to the ground game. This might come back to bite me, but I really hope it doesn't. Hopefully, Antonio Gibson can just pick up the 2 yards that
it was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
He needs, and he's not going to be able to because nobody wanted to put a body on Sanders. Really. Nobody wanted to put a body on Sanders. That puts us in a sticky situation because field goal will put us up by 6. And I think that, we got to take the points, man. As much as I don't want to do this. See that missed field goal. Let me shut up right now. Oh, that missed field goal from earlier. I said, is it going to come back to bite me? It's looking like it might. And we got about 4 minutes to just keep the Cardinals out of the end zone here. Got to dial up some nickel blitz here again. That worked pretty well for me last time. Kyler is changing the play, which I don't particularly like, but I'm going to stay in the nickel blitz. I'm going to stay with what I called. I'm going to stay true to form, and that is another catch. Now we're starting to call Marquise Hollywood Brown's name a lot more, and now they are past midfield. Cardinals moving now. Just got to keep them out of the end zone. Field goal is fine. There is Zach Ertz. Nobody was even within 10 yards of him. And yeah, we just got to keep them out of the end zone. Field goals will do them nothing right now. So it's pretty much 4 down territory from here on out for the Cardinals. And all we got to do is just come up with one more stop. And we almost had Murray again, but Ezekiel Elliott caught it out of the backfield. And I'm telling you, I'm just not liking this. Murray out of the shotgun again, in field goal range. But as I mentioned, field goals do them nothing. And oh, that could have been a pick. Cody Barton, put your hands up. Just do this. Just do this. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. And that pass at least gets deflected, but you didn't do that at all. You didn't do anything. Why? I don't know. And now it is 2nd and 6. That was it right there. I for sure thought that was going to be a pick. Screen pass to Elliott. Cam curls there, and we actually did stop him short. Okay, nail biter here in St. Louis. We'll see what Murray wants to do. He's not going. It's going to be a screen to Elliott. I see it. Make him fumble, hit stick, something. Force that ball out. No, it's not. I saw that screen. If I was U-string a man on the left side, I would have been able to read that screen and shut it down. And now, we got to think about using our timeouts depending on what the Cardinals do here, man. I mean, everything is open for them right now. They got all 3 timeouts. Going to be a give to Zeke. We were in the dime. There's the touchdown. Probably just, we're going to let him score. And just like that, the Cardinals are about to take the lead. I can't even believe it. Unless we somehow block this field goal, which that never happens, but it could. But we got 1:29 to go, so we could still, all we got to do is get in field goal range too. So this game is not over, but we really got to play smart. This is it. We got a ball game. Hope you guys are enjoying this. If you are, there is much more content to come. All we got to do is get in field goal range. So it's 1st and 10 from the 17. We're going to come out single back. Gonna be a play fake. We got somebody. That's Curtis Samuel, and he caught it. Curtis, go. Curtis, go. That is what I am talking about, baby. Curtis freaking Samuel. There you are. It's been your Ohio State counterpart, and now he's seizing on the field. I don't know what's going on there, but it's been your Ohio State counterpart for much of this game. That was a big one there. Lots of rack on that one as well, and we're in the driver's seat now, but we still got to pick up some more yards. So I am going to actually run it. Might not be the best decision, but it is. Antonio Gibson picking up good yardage there, and now the Cardinals are calling a timeout because we are in field goal range. Now, I am not the best field goal kicker, but at the same time, I ain't passing this ball. There is no way I'm passing this ball. It's not happening, but I really want to get closer. Cardinals are burning their timeouts, so we're going to continue to pound the rock here, and it would actually just be nice if we could just pick up a 1st down on the ground here. That would be awesome. Awesome indeed. Maybe we can do it. They've been running pretty good. Crowd is silent now, by the way. One man to beat. We couldn't beat him, and the Cardinals just called their last timeout. So this is, in fact, gonna go down to a last-second field goal. Of course it would. Why would it not? That makes so much sense that it would, but how about we just, okay, I'm cool with that. Don't need to do anything here. Gonna let the clock tick down to 2. We're gonna be iced probably, call a timeout, and it's gonna come down to a last-second field goal. Story is as follows. Cardinals up by 1. We held the lead throughout most of the game. A missed field goal by me earlier kind of did it, and now it's up to Joey Sly to make a 30, and we're not going to be iced. Thank God. I'm stopping talking right now. Oh, that's perfect. Right down the lane, baby. And how about St. Louis Sentinels? First game ever is won by a last-second field goal. I am just hyped right now. I hope you guys are hyped too. What a game. What a game indeed. Sam Howell, no interceptions. Did have that one fumble way earlier in the game, but no picks. Couple close calls there. But let's look at the stats. I am fired up right now, indeed. So let's take a look at passing. Sam Howell, 16 for 29. Not the best completion percentage, but 2 touchdowns, 247 yards through the air. Kyler had 1 touchdown and 1 pick, and that pick proved to be very costly. Now, rushing, we rushed the ball extremely well, but Brian Robinson, I just hope that he comes back next week. He averaged 4.2 yards per carry. Gibson actually did better, averaging 4.9. But Ezekiel Elliott just had himself a day. 113, 7 on the ground, and 2 touchdowns. Now receiving. Let's take a look at our receivers. Some people showed up. Terry McLaurin, over 100, had a great game. Jahan Dotson, 5 for 73 and the touchdown. So it's basically McLaurin and Dotson. John Bates, who I keep calling Jesse, had a touchdown, but Curtis Samuel, only 2 catches, but that catch that he had on that last drive that put us in field goal range was probably, I would say, the play of the game. Defensively, we had sacks from Jartavius Martin, our rookie, and Jonathan Allen, and a pick from Jeremy Reeves, which I did not expect to be saying that. Cam Curl was all over the field, and we played good. We really played good, and that was a fun game. I think the gameplay was much more fun than it was in Madden 23. Now, I'm saying that because I got a win. If I would have got blown out 40-0, maybe I would have been saying something different, but I wouldn't, because you guys know I blame myself when I just play bad. I have no problem doing that at all. So Brian Robinson gets an upgrade, well deserved, but will he come back? That's the question. We're going to go elusive back. Hopefully he'll get some nice upgrades. Does not go up a point in overall, so that kind of sucks, but he gets +2 to juke, +1 to speed. Awesome. Love to see that. And then also spin move and change of direction. Jonathan Allen says a win is a win, but we're still disappointed. I'm not disappointed at all, Jonathan. If you want to be disappointed, my brother, you got a sack too. And CJ Smalls, with his vast knowledge of prophecy, says it's all part of the process. It's a little scary knowing that we got the win and can still be even better. CJ Smalls, you sound like Socrates out here, man. Good pep talk. All right, so let me show you guys my sliders here before I wrap up. Now, keep in mind, I did tweak a couple things, and maybe you can say it's slightly in my favor, but these are subject to change every single week, and I don't think it's anything crazy. So you see, mostly everything is at default. Like I said, I'm not out here to make the game unfair. I upped pass blocking by 5 because through testing, I was getting sacked a lot, and we'll actually go ahead and lower that back down to 50 because even this offensive line is trash. But, I felt good about the protection. Pass defense reaction time is the only other thing I boosted, and that is because I still think that the zone defense is not that good. So, I mean, you guys see it, the middle of the field's always so open, and even though I had it at 65, that didn't really change anything at all. Pass blocking for the CPU, I only dropped by 5, and we had 2 sacks in that game. So that is realistically what would happen in an NFL football game. 2 sacks is ideal. I mean, we didn't have, if it was 7 or 8 sacks, I would move it back. But dropping pass blocking by 5, I don't think is too crazy. Pass defense reaction time, I did bump that down to 40 just because I feel like the AI defenders are locked in. We'll move that up to 43, and interceptions I had down to 35 because we know in past Maddens how so many picks would happen. We'll move that up to 40, and we'll see how the game changes. And injuries are at 10, so injury sliders need to be, I think it's up, makes it less. I don't know. I'll research that one. For now, we'll put it at 40. I thought it was at 50, but it was at 10. And we'll see if that does anything at all. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you are excited for more St. Louis Sentinels content, please make sure to follow me, subscribe if you haven't, because I will be putting out content all the time. I got a great group of guys here, great unit. We talk in the comments, and I would love to have you on board. So that is going to do it for me tonight, guys. As always, I appreciate you stopping by. I will catch you on the next one. Until then, peace.